Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and I decided to do this video on the 52-week money challenge. Now it's towards the end of the year, so it starts to pop out a lot during this time of the year because the new year is coming up and people want to make a resolution to be more financially sound and stable and things like that. So I found out about this challenge about 2 years ago, and I decided that I wanted to try it. So this is my second year doing the challenge, and I'll be done with it at the end of the year, of course, and it'll be 2 full years that I've saved. But doing this challenge, you end up saving $1,378 for the year, which is good. Just a little backstory. When I was in graduate school, I started out with a roommate, and so we split the rent, and I was able to save $400 a month. At first, it was my first job out of undergrad, and I was making money that I never had before, so I was spending it, and then I was like, oh well, I need to be saving some money. So I realized when we split our rent, we were paying only like maybe $385 each, $400 each for the rent, and I'm like, whoa, I need to be saving some money. So I would save $400 a month, and by that time, I saved a good bit, but my roommate moved out, and she ended up moving back home, and so I was by myself, and I was like, wow, I should have been saving this money all this time, because then I had to pay full rent on my own, and it just wasn't great. So now fast forward to now, my rent is higher. I've graduated from grad school. I've gotten a nicer apartment. My rent is higher, so I'm not able to save as much. So when I found the 52-week challenge, it was great because I'm able to save $1,378 a year. So how it works is, the first week of the year you save $1. The second week of the year you save $2. The third week $3, and so on and so forth until the 52nd and last week of the year. You should have $1,378. Now that may or may not be a lot to some people, but you should be saving something anyway. Now, I don't only save that money for the year, but that's in addition to whatever else I'm able to save. So I know hopefully a guaranteed $1,378 will be in my bank account, my savings account, by the end of the year. Um, Again, it may not be a lot to some people, but it's better than nothing, and it's better than having zero. So the way that I do it, though, is because you start out doing well at the beginning of the year. It's not hard. It's not a struggle to put $1 up a week, or $2 a week, $3 a week, and it's very easy in the beginning. But once you get down to like week 35, and you only get paid every 2 weeks, it can become a little harder, depending on how you manage your money, to put $36 in your savings account one week, and then next week you do $37, and then the next week you do $38, and then you get into the 40s, and then you put in $43 this week and $44 next week. So depending on your lifestyle, your budget, how you manage your money, it can become hard, and it can become difficult to keep up with, especially if you're not an organized person. So what I do is I set a reminder in my cell phone. Every Friday at 10 o'clock, my alarm goes off, and it just simply says add money. And so my calendar on my phone, it tells me which week that we're in the year. So I just go into my checking account online, and I transfer the money from my checking to my savings every Friday night, 10 o'clock. And sometimes I am out doing something at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, so my reminder will just keep reminding me in the phone until I finally put the money in. So sometimes I don't put the money in until about Saturday or Sunday, depending on what I'm doing that weekend. But I always keep up with it that way, and it's worked well for me. Last year was my first year completing the full challenge. This year I haven't missed any weeks, so I'm at week 49 right now. And then by the end of the year, I'll have another $1,378 saved that I wouldn't have saved otherwise. So it's a very good challenge. It is a challenge for some people. Again, you have to remember every week to put the money in. You have to remember which week it is. And, you know, you have to really be self-disciplined to save this money up like that. And like I said, hopefully you're saving more than just that. You know, sometimes throughout the year, I get paid every 2 weeks and I'm hourly. Sometimes I work overtime, and whatever extra money that I get that I wasn't expecting to get, I go ahead and save, you know, that extra $200 or sometimes an extra $400, $500, $600 with that extra check that I wasn't expecting to get, and put that into my savings account as well. So you know, I'm on a very strict budget. So I budget everything out, and, you know, I write everything down. I'm the old-fashioned kind of person, but I do write everything down, and I subtract from my first check how much money half of my bills will cost. And then when I get my second check, I just add that money back, and then I pay my bills that way. So I'm not struggling or anything like that. I'm not wealthy or anything like that in the financial sense, but you know, I'm doing good by myself as a single person. I'm saving up money. I have a nice cushion. So if I can give you any tips on how to save your money with this 52-week challenge, or just any budgeting tips at all, you know, I am, again, I am a social worker, and I do help people manage their money and create a budget as opposed to just spending money outright. So if I can help you with anything in that aspect, I'm not a banker, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but I do have some tips that I've learned along the way. So just let me know. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, please. I'm trying to get this channel off the ground. If you have any questions, let me know. See you next time.